And welcome back. Once again, we're the Pacifica Radio Archives, and we're going to talk a little bit about our campus campaign, which started back in 2007, when a professor at California State University, Los Angeles, history professor, Dr. Lamont Yakey, asked us if he could place some of our materials in his classroom. And we've been in his classroom now for 3 years. Just recently, Professor Jose Maldonado, just this term, has placed our materials in his classroom, and with the burgeoning of the placement of these materials in classrooms, we came up with the idea of the campus campaign. Why don't you talk a little bit about some of the materials we have here?
This is volume 1 and this is volume 2. This are 9 CDs. Each CD holds 10 hours. There's 90 hours on each pack.
So it's MP3 format?
Yes, this is an MP3 format.
This is so we can maximize how much material we can cram onto these CDs. We didn't want to do 1 hour, 1 CD. We were able to, when we compress it to MP3 format, we're able to put up to 10 hours on a single CD. So there's 9 CDs in here?
Yes, and they're by subject matter. So each CD has recordings related to civil rights, U.S. history, the 1968 era, arts and literature, women's studies, Chicano studies, black history, science, and Native American studies.
So we started last year during one of our national broadcasts. We offered what's called the Campus Campaign, which allowed listeners to donate $250, and in exchange we sent them a copy of our campus campaign, and at no extra charge they were able to select a school or library of their choice to send a duplicate copy. That first year we placed over 750 copies of this in various schools and libraries across the country, and this year it was over 800 with our second edition. The interesting thing about Volume 2 is that we now have a Chicano Chicana Latin American history subject. When we went on the air with Professor Dion Espinosa, also from Cal State University, Los Angeles, the phone lines lit up. It was amazing. We were in New York, we were in Washington, D.C., we were in Houston, Texas, we were in Berkeley, California, and Los Angeles. And people didn't know who Chicano or Chicanas were. But because we played clips by Elizabeth Batista Martinez, like you heard, Cherrie Moraga, Victor Villaseñor, we played music from Leela Downs, Cesar Chavez Dolores Huerta, the phone lines lit up. We raised more money than any other program except one on the Chicano Chicana Latin American History Hour. So please take advantage of this campus campaign pack. You can place these in your school by one of 2 ways. A school recently came to us and said, you know, we'd like to place these materials in our school, but we really don't want. Well, the first way that we did this was we went to the classroom, Dr. Lamont Yakey, and we have a specially selected set. Dr. Yakey selected it himself, and you can do this yourselves because we're going to send you this complete list of holdings that we have, and you can tailor these recordings to your classroom. And what we do is we can put up to 10 programs on a CD. Dr. Yakey has 2 CDs full, and we offer them at $10, which is cost to us $10 a CD per CD. And in Dr. Yakey's case, it's 2 CDs, so that was $20. Another way to do it is a school came to us and said, we have a secure server on campus. We want to put this collection there, and then when the students pay, or when we give you, a blank flat fee, we're going to give each student a code, and they're going to download all these materials. Now, in this particular case, we've only done this once. It was a flat fee of $1,500 for that semester, and if you work out the math, that comes out to up to $70 students, and it makes it worth it at $20 a set. So it's really up to you. You can finance it any way you want to, or you can put it in your bookstore. We're still going to offer it at $10 per CD, but the bookstore is going to tack on some extra money. It's going to be a little more expensive to the student. We're open to suggestions. Partner with us any way you can, and suggest ways that you can partner with us with Jose Maldonado.
And the phone number is 1-800-735-0230, or you can email us etoledo@gmail.com for more information.
1-800-735-0230, and we'll be right back, and we're going to give you one last goodbye.